that set me down that path. I did the 1 year of sobriety after my 21-day fast. And then after that, I started to come up with these ideas of how I was going to challenge myself with the next challenge and the next challenge. I came up with my challenge that I'm living my dream right now, which was I was going to quit my job, spend all the time I was using working for the man, and work for my own self, my own content creation business, and become financially free of having to work for somebody else. And that's a video I got to make soon, but it took me about 3 years. But right now I am able to pay all my bills from my content creation. I mean, just barely. Like I'm making enough now to have a little extra money. But in order to get here, I had to cash in my 401k and use that money to survive. And then I ended up taking a second mortgage on my house and using that money to pay my bills. And then I ended up, instead of going, I was so close at that point, but not quite there. I still wasn't making enough to pay my bills. So then I had to decide whether to go back and give up on my dream and go back to a 9-to-5 job. Or what I did is I drove Uber for like a year. And that's what I did to pay my bills, but have the time and flexibility to still make content and work on my channel. So now I finally completed that challenge. You know, that was one of my first challenges that I ever came up with, which came from the idea of my fast, was to do this challenge of quitting my job and spending that 40 hours a week working for myself. And finally, even though I failed that challenge, that was a 1 year challenge and I failed it. But 3 years later, it has come to fruition and I'm living my dream. So anyways, if you're thinking about doing a fast, I can't give you any advice. And I mean, you got to seek the advice of a doctor. Nobody should be giving you advice about your fast because nobody knows your physical condition and what medical issues you might have. Only a doctor or somebody that's like literally consulted with you and knows your issues can give you real advice, personal advice. If you have any questions about my experience and what I went through, I will definitely answer all those questions. All right, that's all I got. Peace.